This is from my communications class. So whether you fully believe in climate change or not, nobody can deny that global weather changes are happening. The global temperature has increased 1.8 degrees since 1880, causing the Arctic ice minimum to decline by an average of 12.8% per decade. There are many things that could happen if the Earth's temperature continues to increase and the Arctic ice continues to melt. If the temperature continues to rise, then the Arctic glaciers will continue to melt, leading to the loss of all of the fresh water being released into the oceans. This will cause the loss of large amounts of fresh drinking water and loss of habitats for polar bears and Arctic foxes. This will also cause abnormal rise in water levels across the coast, causing the loss of millions of acres of land along all of the coast in the world to be lost. With all the imminent destruction that can be caused by climate change, is there anything we can do to stop it? First, it is important to understand what causes climate change. The Earth is essentially one big greenhouse, with certain gases in the atmosphere causing heat radiating from the Earth to be trapped inside the Earth's atmosphere, and thus heating the Earth as a whole. One of the main gases causing this greenhouse effect is carbon dioxide. This gas is given off naturally by breathing and volcanic eruptions. However, it is also produced by human activities such as deforestation and burning of fossil fuels. Since the Industrial Revolutions, humans have accounted for more than a third of the increased CO2 concentration. CO2 levels haven't been this high in hundreds of millions of years. Some anti-climate change scientists attribute the global temperature increase to the sun's energy output. But if you look back from 1750 until now, the average amount of energy coming from the sun has remained constant or increased slightly. This theory can be true to a point, and the idea is accepted as part of the increase in the global temperature. However, the drastic increase cannot at all be contributed to the sun's energy output. If this theory was the only reason for the temperature increase, all of the layers of the atmosphere would have a temperature increase. But scientists are noticing that just the lower atmosphere is receiving a temperature increase. There are many factors that can contribute to climate change, but how can we help prevent it? Climate change of today may not directly affect us, but the effects will for sure be seen by future generations. If we decrease our human contributions, we can help future generations from seeing the effects of today. One way is to reduce emissions by natural energy resources, the sun, the wind, and water. If everyone had solar panels, it would go a long way for help reducing our energy output. Another way is through reducing water waste and investing in energy efficient appliances. Heating and cooling of buildings accounts for more than half of an energy being used in a home. By weathering a home better, the need to heat and cool a home is greatly decreased, thus decreasing a home's energy output. There are many ways to prevent climate change, but we have to all work together to see it through. And we have to all work together to get the word out to keep our earth clean. Thank you.
Good job.